What's up, everybody? This is Zach Dames, and in this video I want to talk to you about why I'm using the Sony a6000 in 2017. So there's a few reasons why I decided to purchase this camera. The first and main reason is I decided to ditch Canon. I jumped the Canon ship. I had Canon cameras before. I've used Panasonic and I've used other stuff, but I actually, before this camera, was using the 7D Mark II, and it was a great camera, but I wasn't heavily invested into their lenses yet. So when I saw that the release of the 6D Mark II, and I just started seeing, the 5D Mark IV, and I was seeing these cameras that they were releasing, they were kind of ending the era of pumping out DSLR cameras that were awesome for photographers and videographers. They don't want to produce a hybrid camera, so to speak. They want photographers to purchase their DSLRs, and they want their videographers to purchase their cinema cameras. So whenever I go somewhere, like if I go on a trip, not only do I got to carry my photography gear, but then I got to carry my videography gear, versus if I have a hybrid camera, a camera that does, photo and video awesome, then it's just one camera. And I don't have to spend all the extra money by using two different systems. I use it. Everything that I need is in one system. And that's why I switched to Sony, because it seems like Sony lately has decided to pick up the ball that Canon dropped, and they're producing mirrorless cameras now that are absolutely out of this world. And so that's why I ditched Canon, and that's why I'm using Sony. And I probably will continue to use Sony, as I am eagerly awaiting the release of the A7R Mark III and the A7 Mark III. And that leads us to point number two. Why did I pick the a6000? Well, because again, I'm eagerly awaiting the release of the new Sony a7 line. Supposedly it's supposed to be here in like December of 2017 or early 2018. It's coming, in other words. And so I didn't want to like go out and buy, spend like, I don't even know what the A7R Mark II is going for right now. I think it's like $2,000 or something. I didn't want to spend $2,000 on that and then 6 months later have the A7R Mark III come out, because the A7R Mark II had some problems, which is one of the drawbacks of Sony's. They're pumping so much technology into their cameras that the battery life is like horrible, and sometimes they crash. But again, you just got to bear with Sony. They're finding their footing, and they're, a year or two from now, they're going to be fantastic. But right now, they're still kind of working out some of the flaws in their cameras, but it looks like with the Sony A9, they eliminated most of it. Reason number three, and this one is more of a personal reason. The Sony a6000, the a6000 line in general is often looked at as a beginner slash amateur slash like hobbyist type of camera. It's not a professional body. However, I've seen people achieve some absolutely gorgeous professional results with the Sony a6000 line. And so I thought, well, why not teach myself a very valuable lesson that I've heard every photographer say, but what if I taught it to myself? And here's the lesson: that it doesn't matter what camera you're using, the quality of the photo and videos that comes out of the camera is solely reliant on you as a photographer, as the artist, as me as the artist. So it was a personal reason for me. I wanted to prove to myself that lesson that I've always heard. I've heard everyone say it. So I just like, you know what? I need to embrace that, and I need to tell myself that I want to show myself that I can produce, really, really nice photo and video from a low-end camera. I'm going to tell you right now, I've been absolutely amazed at the photo and video I've been able to get from this. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous camera. And so it just goes to show, I'll add me to all the other YouTubers and everybody who's given you this talk before. It really doesn't matter what gear you're using. What matters is your skill level, because you can take a professional, put them on a cheap camera, and still get professional results. And you can take an amateur and put them with a professional camera body, and the photos look like garbage, because there's more to taking a great photo than just clicking the shutter button. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. And yeah, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, please don't give it a thumbs down. Yeah, just subscribe, do whatever you want. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.